Now let's try to see if we can able to post a very important video that will help, hoping that it will help the judge to understand what's going on with the prisoner. There have been abuse in the human race. You know, when you have a beer, it's not a Fanta, it's not a Coca-Cola, right? You know, black people are not white people, and white are not Asians, and Asians are not Spanish people or Swedish people. They look like you, but you know, they have other culture. In this decade, if you only go through what I'm showing here, and you see how deep it goes, and you understand that this is the DNA of the little girl in the classroom. But when you look only the 7, it's like a mother and a father and their son. It's like they don't have mama, papa themselves. They have mama, papa. They have grandma, grandpa. But grandma, grandpa die before you are born. The system underneath a system or above a system does not worry about the graveyard, because they collect all the flavor and they put it in a cup. And when 10 die, they don't mind, because 10 is inside one flavor. And when you take the time to write A till Z, you find it shocking that 210 years time, it is 511 relationship make that little child. And by the 240 years, it is 1023 relationship. In 270, 2047. That's how it goes. At 300 year, 4095. In this little girl is collecting and swelling the stomach and step down, but its own blood, its own flesh, its own skin, its own brother and own son is not allowed to rescue her mind. She goes to school and look for the double, and then paint herself again and step down. You know, apple tree in London is not the same apple tree in Germany, but it looked the same. Imagine that someone is gonna try to make you apple juice. You want apple in London, and someone take the apple in London that is sweet and mix it with the apple in Germany that is not sweet. But when you mix it together, you get a sweet and sour, and then that's what the baby become. But if Germany have the sweet apple, London have the sour apple, when you mix it, you get a totally mixture. It's like the body. 2 girls went to school. One is 5 years, one is 10. The brother is 12, and the other one brother is 8. But you can't see the damage it's doing. This little boy does not like the other boy. and this little girl don't like the other girl, but the little boy like the sister, and the other one like the other sister. Now they crisscross. This boy is taking the liquid of the sister, turn it inside this girl whose brother does not like him. And now he is going to have an experience in the body of the boy that is 8-year-old that does not like the 12, but in 4 years' time, the 8 become the 12. The same school book, they feed the mind, and now they grow up, they go separate way, their face change, they meet each other in the disco. They don't even recognize that they were the little children that does not like each other anymore, because they are not neighbors. Now, he married the sister, and now that 8-year-old that does not like the 12 is now living inside the sister's stomach, and now having experience right in the skull of the boy that does not like him. But it is no problem, the boy gonna die. The problem is the girl. She stepped down with the DNA inside of her. She make one boy, and then she take the DNA and make a little girl. The little girl go in front and say, I love you. And then 9 months later, Papa. Why she call her husband Papa? Well, because the master behind the game does not want the papa to paint her. So she's going to look for a new husband. And she go back to school and then find another girl, brother, and take the liquid and turn it inside of her. And she make a little girl again and a little boy. And then she's going on with this DNA. But you see only one boy. But each group is not coming from one street. This group coming from 7 over there, 7 over there, 7. And she's collecting this 7, this 7. And when she make the boy in 400 years time, the boy is the light and a wind that is going crazy. With all these graveyards, all their liquid is inside this girl blood. The system don't care because one vibration is all. But the baby boy does not know how to translate the many mind. The little girl is stepping down, but the boy does not step down. The boy think he's having children. No. He is throwing in a dustbin and a condom that does not own its body. But when he goes to his sister, he's actually stepping down because he's going inside his own parachute where he came out. That's the only time he will step down. But when he does not step down, all this age, the 9 months come on top, it goes to collect all the husbands she have. All the husband she have is becoming the age on top, the age, and now the boy does not know how to translate the vibration. End up in jail. The judge don't know how to deal with the situation. Doctors looking for medication. Well, stop the little girl. Turn the boy inside the little girl to save the planet. Take care.